skin that needs a little pick-me-up. Your skin loses its collagen. It gets wrinkles. You don't have to worry about this, but in your late 20s, early 30s, that's when you start to think about it. And then you think about the mid-face. You think about fat loss there, and I don't want to give you a lecture now, but you kind of sometimes think of it in layers. So what you could do preventatively is microneedling.
Yeah.
You know, you could do regenerative things, lasers. You can do vitamins. That's regenerative, like things that help the body create new cells.
Yeah. That's so interesting. It's wild. I mean, Kris Jenner's before and after picture was wild. That was insane. Her skin looks just completely new.
It's her skin too.
It's her skin.
I mean, if there's filters on the pictures, but she looks rejuvenated, and we do have things that can really create new skin now. So we have amazing microneedling, things that we can these growth factors that actually give you brand new skin. It's wild.
That's crazy.
It's wild.
That's so crazy.
It's wild.
It's a weird concept to think about, especially aging and like thinking about how you lose like.
Well, and it's amazing how
weird.
some of these doctors figured it out. Like there's this doctor, I don't know his name, which is bad because I read the study and right now it's not coming to me. But the doctor that invented this PDGF, which is something that creates new skin, he just studied it for years and years. He studied blood and how the blood heals, and he figured it out. He took these factors he studied blood, he took it out of blood, and he put it in a yeast cell, and he grew it in a lab, and then he put these factors in like bed sores.
Ew.
And I know, but you know, when old people get bed sores, sometimes there's no hope to heal them. Well, he put this PDGF in bed sores, and it healed them. And that's how he figured it out. And then it went from there, from bed sores to orthopedics, and now to my genre, to aesthetics. So it's amazing how this man, he spent his life studying blood, and he figured out, well, you know, this component in the blood is what heals. Let me try it. Let me grow it and use it back in the wound, and it worked.
Wow. That's so interesting.
Yeah, because bed sores are gross. You've never seen them.
I don't want to see that.
As a resident.
Ew, I couldn't be a resident.
It's just like once you get that, there's no healing.
I couldn't do that.
Very interesting.
Oh my gosh, wow, that's really interesting. Well, I'm glad that, like, you know, obviously there's so many preventatives for my generation. It's so great knowing, especially I'm so blessed to have you as a mom.
I'm going to tell you
that
something
I won't age
right now that you have to watch though. What's really interesting is your age and really younger girls are all into skincare. Have you seen this?
Yes,
class?
it's so.
It's in Sephora.
There's like 13-year-olds and 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds worried about Summer's Friday. You don't even know what this is, I don't think, but worried about Summer's Friday's retinol.
Now, let me tell you, that is very scary.
That's disgusting. That's disturbing.
What you think? When you have a young, beautiful skin that has good cell turnover, plenty of collagen, you don't want to be throwing all those chemicals.
No, but
that's a big gimmick.
But I don't think that these these girls know.
Really
like they don't know.
No, it's a new fad. These girls are thinking skincare, but
because they want to be older.
They don't need skincare.
They don't need skincare. They don't need skincare.
Anyway, that's something I do not agree with. I think these young girls parents should not fall for that. That's a marketing gimmick from the big, the big
companies.
Manufacturers. Yeah,
that's a sin, though.
That's when you have the most beautiful skin. Why would you
ruin it?
Just a gentle cleanser, and if acne starts, you deal with that. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, the skincare products for young girls, that doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense at all. I can't believe that it's like, yeah, it's sad to see also that like people are marketing off of that, you know? That's a sin.
It's a new thing. So anyway,
there's that exciting stuff.
So we're excited to start podcasting.
We want to start podcasting more. We want to do one a week. We want to have
bring on some people to
pretty big guests.
What we need from our audience is questions.
Please give us questions.
Anything from beauty to fashion to what's coming in aesthetics. Please reach out. Give us a shout. Give us a question.
Give us a shout. Mom, what? That was really corny.
Anyway.
Just give us any type of feedback that you guys want, what you guys want to hear, questions, you know, especially like, I don't know, anything. I mean, it's interesting to say, I will say this, is another thing I would love to talk about, we can either talk about it now or we could talk about it later, is this, I don't know how to word this, that this is going to make sense, but, so, you are a doctor, okay? And have very characteristics of certain things. Like you use a different side of your brain than I do. Do
do.
you understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You use a different side of your brain than I do with my creativity versus with your creativity on things that I do, and how I'm like, do you understand what I'm saying with certain things? So I would love to know how you see certain things versus how I see certain things, because we definitely see things from different perspectives, especially when it comes to creativity aspects.
Which is very
So
true.
I would love to see like how you, like from an artist's perspective, someone who can create things, and obviously how you create things. Like when you look at someone, like I can draw someone's face, but when you look at someone, it's like, what are the telltale signs that you see as a doctor, as someone is like, okay, this person could use regenerative medicine?
Well, that's a skill that is good, and it can really backfire on me, because when I look at the face, I look at it, as I said, almost in layers, and I could see where I'm seeing volume loss, bone loss, or I'm seeing changes in the skin. Like I can pick up all those things, and what happens is it becomes almost hard, because sometimes I have to shut it off. And what's really hard about that skill is sometimes I'll do it to myself. Where when I was younger and I didn't have this knowledge, I could just look in the mirror and everything was fine. But now I'm constantly doing it to myself.
Do you
and
think
that's a really...
Does that affect your day-to-day?
That can at times. That can affect me. But it's just the way I look at the face and I see the signs of aging. It's just I've trained my brain to follow it with my eye. I'll see shadowing, where the light doesn't reflect, and then I know that's areas that are starting to age. It's just a skill that you get. You kind of acquire over time and doing this for 20 years.
Yeah, which is amazing. I mean, that's like, I obviously, even if you were my mom or you weren't my mom, I feel like I trust you beyond with like my face, just because you have so much experience in the field and you are so knowledgeable about everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you want to add? What do you want to talk? What else would you like to speak about?
We'll just leave it up to them to give us some messages, and maybe we'll pick up again in your apartment in a week.
Yes, we will. We definitely want to start doing podcasts from my apartment. We have a lot of guests. The view is stunning.
Yeah, so I can't wait to share that with them.
So, yeah, we'll definitely, please submit any questions, DM us anything, stories you guys want to tell, and we will get back to you next week. 2 different artists. We want to talk, especially like
answer your questions.
Fashion questions,
aging questions,
how I make some stuff, anything.
Right.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. See you next week.